Well, my name is David Brooks. I've been pastor of this church for a long time, Christ Legacy Church, and glad to still be here. I have been here for, last Sunday was 33 years. First of all, the building location. It's nothing short of miraculous to be in this place, and how this land was purchased and how we came to be here is, I think, a miraculous story. That's a big change. The other is watching what I felt like was pretty arm's distant relationships with people. They were friendly, but I believe through the years people have drawn a lot closer. Their relationships. One that I remember very well was, I've always been a patriot, and I've always loved the song that Elvis Presley did years ago called Trilogy. It was a medley of patriotic music, and my music minister had the very sheet music, and we produced that here, a couple of patriotic 4th of July services in a row, and I got to sing the Trilogy, just one of the highlights of being here. The other thing, I guess, is when we bought this property and we have what they call a groundbreaking service. Instead of the normal thing of the pastor and the board breaking ground, I had everyone, men, women, and children, all the church, come and meet on this property. I had measured it out to where I knew about where the platform was going to be, and the day before I went out with paint and made a huge 150-foot cross lengthwise, and we came out and had our ceremony. But I had all the board, their wives, all the children, all the youth, all the adults, all the way around that cross, and we had our ceremony, and I had everybody turn the dirt over. Once the tilt walls were put up, we had a special Sunday announced a couple of weeks before that. Think about your favorite verse or a promise God gives you. After service where we were temporarily having service, we all drove out here and spent about an hour from one end of this building to the other. On the back of the tilt wall, concrete walls, we wrote scripture. It's in Jeremiah, talking about God's presence inside these walls, and that's what I wrote. Loving these people, and pouring myself into staff. It's an opportunity to live on through, like my kids, and so just loving these people, loving God, and trying to share my life so I can live on when I'm gone. God is not ethereal. He's not an ideology. He's not a man-made God. That He's real. He shows Himself in His creation, but He also shows Himself in our hearts. He dwells in us. And it's more than religion. It's an absolute relationship with God. I've been walking with the Lord since I was 5 years old in a very real way, and I'd like for, people to know that we serve a real God here in person.